Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, I'm in my kitchen, I'm actually getting my sneakers on to work out. So let's talk about Raw last night. Raw did not disappoint. I think we got some questions answered. I think we still have other questions, but overall, good show. I got home a couple minutes after 8 from hot yoga. At that point, we had Gunther in the ring doing his celebration for winning the championship. I personally thought they were done with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, and I thought that was going to be his next fight. Did not see, especially because he's on a different brand normally, it being the Viper, it being Randy Orton. I think this is smart. I think Randy can elevate Gunther to another level. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what they do at Bash in Berlin. They got a couple weeks to add to it, but I think it could be good. Now, my question is, I don't think they're taking the belt off of Gunther. Yeah. I mean, they just gave it to him. Curious because Randy is so close to that Ric Flair, depending on what number you go with, total number of title reigns, if they're going to try to do that with him, or if this storyline is going to be the thing that makes him turn heel. What do I mean by that? He keeps getting distracted because of the bloodline. He blames Cody. And then we're off to the races on that. I don't know. Curious. But excited to see Randy Orton in that position again because he's amazing. And like I said, I think he can elevate Gunther to another level because Randy's in-ring work, his knowledge of being a TV wrestler is just above and beyond anyone else. Just my opinion. And, I'm a Randy Orton fan, so. I'm very confused what's going on with the women's division right now with the fight with Laura Varkir. I never say her name right. It's a hard one for me. With the new faction with Sonya Deville, then you had Damage Control running out. They're both two heel factions. I'm a little confused with what's going on, but I'll write it out and see what's happening, quite honestly. The CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, whole shenanigans, fabulous. Like I said, I did not expect CM Punk to be so mad at Drew. I thought his anger would be more towards Seth Rollins. I will say I love the seriousness of Seth Rollins coming out during that promo. It was, he was like, no dancing, no nothing, no even like encouraging the singing. It was just like, I'm here for business. I loved the part with Drew McIntyre. I loved the chase out the ring. I just loved everything about that. Damian Priest. We gotta talk about this. I know I'm skipping some matches, but these are like the big things that like stood out to me. Fabulous. Okay, one, I have not watched the documentary yet. It's on my list. Actually, I might start it today during cardio. But that, I feel like, was the fire we've been missing from him during his whole title run. It was just fire. It was great. It was just fabulous. My husband's like, I can't believe you were right about the new Judgment Day and Liv Morgan and the whole bit. But yeah, I like it when I'm right sometimes, and he doesn't think I will be. So, but I'm really excited to see what's going to happen there. Like I said, that match with Sonya Deville kind of went sideways. I think let's talk about the Damian Priest match since I'm talking about him already. My comment throughout the entire night was, where's mommy? Where's Rhea Ripley? Of all the people, Rhea Ripley should be on the show talking about why she's pissed. Did not disappoint. Love that run-in. Love the level of domination. That's what I need to see out of Rhea Ripley. Just like, yes! Go for it. I love the idea of Damian and her being a duo. I do. I think they're fabulous. I think they will work well together. I think Damian clearly has proved last night that he can do a fire promo. I think that was something I felt like was missing from him. I just love it. I love those two together. I love them seeking revenge on the Judgment Day. I'm just like all for it and curious to see what will happen with Judgment Day, because I think ultimately they will disband, and I'm curious to see what happens then, but I'm here for this ride. I did tell my husband that, like, selfishly, because it's so many against the duo, don't know if when Buddy Matthews' contract's up, but could you imagine? Just the joy in my life. So, okay. I'm dreaming, and I need to stop dreaming because I have no clue where his contract is with AEW. All right. We got to talk about the Wyatt Six. That match. That, I know, like, some of the criticism for the Wyatt Six has been like, well, they're monsters and you can't defeat them, and that was the issue with the Fiend. And I heard that, and I understood it. I was just like trusting them to make it make sense, because I just really do trust creative right now with WWE. And did they ever? I love the monsters being like this way for them to deal with their issues and their pain, and how it's this way of them feeling like they're finding that community that they needed. I don't think I was the only one who had cold chills when I saw that rocking chair. I was just like, oh my goodness. I thought they delivered on the match. I think the match went great. I think the Creed brothers, I think the whole thing was fabulous. I think there were some really cool, I love the harkening of like the crawling on the ring. Thought that was fabulous. I loved the upside down on the ring post. I thought that was a great moment. There were just like a lot of great moments in that. And also I think it showed that when they wrestle, they are in their human form. I need to figure out a better way of explaining this, because I definitely know how I just explained that was horrible. But yeah, I'm kind of here for the ride, and I'm going with it. I think they're doing a really good job of making it so they can be defeated in matches, because that almost makes them draw more into the character of the mask. My thoughts. Yeah, but I was very happy with it. I thought it was a great debut for them in ring. I think it did what it had to do. I think it made them credible, and, but I'm still like confused why they're going after Chad Gable. That's my one like kind of thing I wish they would flesh out. I think they've been spending so much time fleshing out why each of them is in the Wyatt Six and what is their story behind why this is why they were called by Uncle Howdy to be in this, that we are missing that piece. So I'm curious to see what that piece will be, because I feel like that piece ultimately is the thing that's going to propel them into the next storyline. All right. Those are my main thoughts. So much happened. More is definitely going to be happening on Smackdown. Cannot wait to hear from Roman Reigns. We know that's happening. Can't wait to hear from Cody. Very good question. If Roman Reigns is going after the bloodline, where does that leave Cody in his championship? That I have concerns about. So I'm hoping they help address that on Friday night. Anyways, thanks for chatting with me. I'm going to go get my cardio in, probably watch the Damian Priest documentary, drink my coffee, and get going for the day. All right, guys. Talk to y'all soon. Bye for now.